This is one of my all-time favorite productivity apps on iPhone. It allows you to easily plan out your day, and it's cute, which is a bonus. In this video, I'm just going to be sharing with you how the app works, how you can use it yourself, and some of my favorite features. I personally use the free version of the app. There is a premium version with a few more features, but that's what I really love, is the fact that this app is very simple and it has all the features that I need without having to pay anything, and it syncs across all my devices, which is really great. By the way, this video is not sponsored by the app or anything. I just really like this app and I thought I'd share with you guys how it works. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I use this app religiously every single day. There are days where I just don't use this app, but on days where I have a bit more going on or I feel a bit more scatterbrained, I like to reach for this app just because of how simple it is, and it's just really easy for me to just get all my ducks in a row. So let's take a look at the app. This is what it looks like. Here you can get an idea of what it will look like if you have a day planned out in the app. I love all the colors and icons that you can assign to tasks. That's probably one of my favorite features. It just makes it really simple to see what you need to get done, especially if you have like color coding for certain tasks. I think this is really nice. Also, one of my favorite things about this app is the widgets that it has. This widget here shows you your next 4 tasks, and this widget shows you just 1 task at a time. I think this is really nice depending on the type of person you are, if you want to see your entire day ahead or just want to see one thing at a time. For me, this is just a really nice way to see what I need to be working on and at what time, and it's right there on my home screen, so I can't miss it. But now I just want to show you actually how to use the app and how you can create tasks and plan out your day yourself. So this is what the app looks like structured. So I'm going to go in here and show you just a few of the things that you can do in the app and how it kind of works. So here you can see, like I've already showed you, my days planned out. I only have it planned out, I think, until like 3 o'clock right now. So today is not the busiest day, but just to show you, this is what it looks like. When you start off with a new day, this is what it looks like. It basically just sets your wake up time and your sleeping time. You can set those yourself. So you can just tap on that and then just go to edit task and then just set the time. And when I say maybe I switch it to 6 o'clock and select update task, it will ask update this task only, so only for that day, update all future tasks, so every day it's going to be at 6 now, or update all tasks, so past and future tasks. So you can go ahead and do that if you want to change your wake up and bedtime, so you can go ahead and do that. So creating tasks, I'm just going to click on this plus button here, and I'm just going to start off by just selecting what I usually do when I wake up. So I'm going to type in Bible. That's usually the time I read my Bible. And what's really nice is that it will remember past tasks that you've put in. So if I've put this in every day, you'll see here when I scroll down, it will remember some of the past things that I've scheduled in for that. So this here is Bible. I can tap on that. And then I can also go ahead and set my time and everything. So when it remembers tasks, it usually just sets the icon and the color and the time for you, but you can obviously adjust it to yourself if you want to change something. So for instance, I'm gonna schedule this to 7:30 to 8 o'clock. You can also set how long you want that to be. So you basically just set your start time, and depending on the length you put it to, so if I change it to 1 hour, it will change from 7:30 to 8:30. So I just basically set the start time and schedule how long I want that task to be. Then you can set the color. Like I said, it did remember the task in the past and set a color to it, but I can easily change it by choosing these colors here. They put their default, or I can tap on this color wheel and choose from this grid here exactly the color that I want. Here I have some preset colors that I like to use. Also, a really cool thing you can do to get a certain color is just choosing a color that's close to that color, maybe like this pinkish color I can choose. Then I can go here to sliders, and usually I just play around with these settings sometimes. If I want a more specific color to what I like, then I can go ahead and play with that. And then that is what it's going to look like. Some other settings you have for creating tasks are how often, but this is a pro version. So this is if you have recurring tasks that happen on daily, weekly, or monthly, you can do that. You can also set an alert for when you want the app to alert you to do that task. Mine is set to at start of day, but for the pro features, you can select at end of task and 5 minutes before the task starts if you want to. And then one of my favorite features is the fact that you can add a subtask. And usually I do this for certain tasks that just have a few things that I need to remember. I'm going to show you in a bit how I do this or use this, but you can add subtasks as well. So when you're done with your task and creating it, you can just tap on create task, and as you can see, see, there my task is. It will be gray right now, but the color that I've put it to, it will be that color when you've completed that task. As you can see here, like this task is currently being done, so it's kind of like halfway to that color, which is really nice. So that is how it works. So again, you click on this plus button to create a task. I'm gonna import entirely new task that I'm not going to click on a preset, and I didn't show this previously, but to choose your icon, you just tap on the icon next to the thing. It will give you some suggestions, which is really nice. So I think it uses like AI or something to just detect what kind of relates to that task that you're putting it on. So as you can see, it has like a trolley, an apple, and a shopping bag, which is really nice. But you can also just scroll through here. They have different sections, categories of tasks and things like that. For some of them you require the Pro version, but I just use the free ones and they're more than sufficient to get the point across of what I'm trying to do. So I just use the free one. Again, there you can see the icon. Here you can see some previous tasks that it picks up, but I'm just going to click on continue. And again, I can choose the start time. So if I want to go at like 1 o'clock, I can do that, and I can set however long I think that's going to take me. So you already get the gist. I can choose the color here. I can choose how often if I have the Pro version. And then this is usually where I use like subtasks and things like that. So I can add in my like grocery list or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and write in a few things that I might need to get. And also the subtask section, you can also just add notes or links or things also. If you don't want to write like a to-do list or something, you can also just go ahead and add other things like notes and links and all that. So that's also really nice. So it doesn't have to be just subtasks, it can be other things as well. So once you're happy with that, you just click on create task. And now when I go to this task, as you see, it has this little checkbox which says 0 out of 3. That is the subtask. So if I tap on it, I can now see those and I can easily tick them off as I go. So that is just a really nice feature that you can add. And as you do your tasks, you can obviously tick them off like this. But I didn't do that really. I mean, you can do that, but I just usually use this to see what I need to be doing. It's obvious once that's done, I've completed it. But if you want the satisfaction of ticking off your to-do list, you can also do that. Another great feature, which I actually don't use enough, is the Focus Now feature. So to use this, you just tap on the task that is currently happening. So it only works at tasks that's happening now. You just tap on your task, and then you'll see here it says Focus Now. So you tap on that, and then this will appear on your screen. So then you can just put your phone aside. It tells you the time you have remaining and also just the task, obviously, that you need to be doing. And then you can go here to edit your task or complete it if you want to. But yeah, it's just a really nice graphic to show you your time counting down. This also will fill your screen as the time goes on. And once it's completed, it will be completely that color that you've set it to. So I just really like this. And obviously it doesn't entirely eliminate distractions because you can still go out of the app. As you can see, it just shows my countdown here with my little icon here at the top. But it's just a nice way to also just set your phone down and just have a graphic showing you what you need to be focusing on. So that's just a really nice thing as well that you can use. Also, if you have some miscellaneous tasks that you don't know where they kind of slot in your day, just like a little running to-do list, what you can do is you can put them here in the inbox section. So I'm going to tap on that. Here you can see you can still add a task. You can write down maybe like laundry. Maybe you don't know when that's supposed to happen, but you can just put that in. I'm just gonna click on continue. And then you can also just set how long that is gonna be. So kind of just set the time that you know it might take you. So maybe like half an hour. And then you can also do all the other things like choosing the color and adding tasks. And then you can click on create task. So it will just be here in your inbox. It won't be in your timeline of your day. So what you can do then is you can click on this plus button here and set that into a time that you want to have that happen in your day. So you can do that. Or if you don't want to even add it throughout your day, you just want to select when it's completed, you can just tap on the task and click on complete, and then it will be removed from your inbox and moved to completed tasks. So that's just something you can do. If you don't have an allocated time for a task, you can just add them to your inbox here and still have a kind of like a running to-do list of things you want to get done that just don't have a time slot yet. So that's just a really nice thing you can do in the app as well. Also, just a fun little feature you can also do is just choose the color of the UI of the app. That's the user interface of the app. So as you can see, all of this is this little peachy color. you can just go to settings to your app. Here you can see some other things you can do, like syncing calendars and reminders, but that is for the Pro version. But what I want to show you is the appearance panel here. And you can, here it shows you like a preview of what it will look like. You can choose the app colors or just a custom color that you want for your app. And then you can also choose here some of the layouts. So full, simplified, it again shows you a preview of what that looks like. Minimal. So that's just a really nice thing that you can go ahead and adjust here for your own preferences. And then you have here the different background colors. You can have it on light mode. I prefer light mode, but you can also go to dark mode, so then it will look like this. And this is what your tasks will look like then, as you can see here. It's also really nice depending on just what the look is that you're going for. So you can go ahead and set that as well. I just have mine as system. And then you can also choose a font. So you have two of these fonts here that you can go ahead and choose from. And then also you can choose the way your app icon looks on your phone. I don't really use this, but it's something that you can do. And then you just have some other things that are locked here and icons here at the bottom. So you can go ahead and play around with all those settings here as well. So that is in short the app and how you can use it. So that was my video on the structured app. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to make this quick little video to share with you one of the apps that I love to use most. And I don't think I've really made a dedicated video for this in the past. So this is just one of my favorite things that I wanted to share with you guys. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.